Wait until you see what happened when they decided to check the trunk.
At this moment, reports indicate the driver turns to the officer standing next to him and says, "Sir, you might as well go ahead and put us in handcuffs." The officer then asks him why, and he replies, "Because he's about to find some
Hello, everybody. The video today is from Midwest Safety. It says, everything changed after cops opened his trunk. Let's check it out.
It was a routine traffic stop until they checked the trunk.
Louisiana.
How are y'all? Hey man, step back here and talk to me, please, sir. How are you, boy? Good, man. Look, I'm Austin Douglas State Police. The reason I stopped you, you're right behind that 18-wheeler, man. You were less than 2 car lengths from him, okay? You know my sure there is somebody doing that, okay?
I was trying to get
come off the road.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I got you. You got an ID?
No, I don't have it on me. He's the one that used that license plate. He's very sick right now, but he's trying with it. He's just not feeling good. He can't focus.
Okay.
I don't have license, so we just pulled
You
up.
don't have any kind of identification?
Yeah, I do. Let's not talk.
That's fine. Let's go get it.
Can we buy?
Nick, come back here. Where you headed?
We're back to Nashville,
Okay, where from?
North Carolina.
You coming from North Carolina?
Yes, sir.
North Carolina's that way, buddy.
We took the other way.
Huh?
We went through Louisiana.
To go to Nashville from North Carolina?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
North Carolina and Tennessee are right next to each other. Considering they are currently in Louisiana, the driver's suggested pathing doesn't add up, as they'd have to drive an extra 14 hours to Louisiana just to turn around and drive back up north to Tennessee.
That don't make no sense. North Carolina's on the East Coast, buddy.
It does make sense. It's the same way.
Huh?
It's the same way.
You realize Louisiana's down here.
Yeah.
Nashville, Tennessee's right here. And North Carolina's over here.
My GPS took me this way, so you can check the GPS.
So you coming from North Carolina right now?
Yes, sir.
No joke. What was you doing in North Carolina?
Huh?
What was you doing in North Carolina?
Did I say North Carolina?
Yeah, what?
Oh, my fault.
What you trying to tell me?
My fault. I'm in Texas. My fault.
Holy moly, buddy. I'm like, holy shit.
That's a lot different. I mean, I could see getting North and South Carolina mixed up. Not Texas.
Okay, how long you been down there?
It's for 2 days.
Okay, you and your buddy?
Yeah.
Is this your car?
Yeah, that's my mom. She rented it for us.
I got you. What y'all do down in Houston?
Just party.
I got you. All right. Let me go holler at him. Give me just a minute. Make sure you're not coming from North Carolina.
Yes,
Hang
sir.
out right there.
I'm
You
sorry.
good? You good? Hang out back there. Hey, any weapons in here? I need to know about any guns or anything else? Okay. How are you, buddy? What's going on, man? You all right?
Yeah, I'm just tired, man.
Tired? Party?
Partied all night, man.
I got you. Where y'all headed, buddy?
Nashville.
Huh?
Steve was headed to Nashville.
I got you. Where y'all coming from?
He's headed from Houston.
How long y'all down there?
Party for the day.
Party down there? Okay. The rental agreement in here? Y'all both from Nashville?
Yes, sir.
Where'd y'all stay when you were down there?
You stay in Pearland?
Huh?
Pearland?
Okay. With who? Somebody you knew or what?
Yeah, I got family down there, actually.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Okay. I got you. Give me just a second, okay? Where'd y'all stay at down there?
At a friend's house.
Okay. All right. Where at? In Houston or what?
Yeah, just at Houston on the border side.
I got you. Okay. Give me just a second.
This cop's pretty smart. He's being all polite and really nice with them to try and gain their trust.
Tell me something. Looking on here. The car was rented yesterday.
Yeah.
How was it rented yesterday and you were in Houston for a couple of days?
This will be back the second day. We just left today.
Huh?
We just left today. This will be my second. We left today. From Houston. I went up there the night before.
So it was picked up in Tennessee or it was picked up in Houston?
It was picked up in Tennessee. We went that night, partied.
That'd be last night.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Where'd y'all party at on a Tuesday night?
At my friend's house.
Okay. I got you. I got you. How old are you, buddy?
I'm 20.
Okay. I got you. All right. Well, look. Come here. Do me a favor. All right. Look. Read through this for me, okay? What I'm consent to search your vehicle, okay? But I want you to read through this to the fullest, all the way through, from this line all the way down to here, okay? We'll talk about the end of it whenever you get down there, okay? Read that.
Okay, do you report to search the vehicle?
I do not, no sir, I do not.
All right, so do you have to search the vehicle?
I don't have to, no sir. That's why I'm asking you to read this so I can get your consent. Okay. I'll tell you about it. Just read it. We'll talk about it after. All right. You understand what I'm asking?
Yes, sir.
Okay. If you allow me to search, if you consent and say yes, you can search my vehicle. You sign right there. If you do not, you tell me no.
Okay. No, I know. There ain't no point of that because you didn't pull me over for that.
Okay. So no?
No.
Okay, that's fine, man. All right. That's why I get you to read it and get your consent. Now let me explain to you this. Okay. My buddy here I got out with me. He's a dog handler, okay? He's a canine handler. Dog stiff for narcotics, okay?
Yep.
Josh. Talk with this man.
He's guilty as hell, I can just tell.
Hop out for me, bud. My partner there has been running his dog around the car, okay? You have any guns or anything on you? Any guns in the car? Hold on one second. Come here. Spin around. All right, go hang out right there on my car.
Can I take it out?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, let me tell you what just happened. I just asked him for consent to search the vehicle, allowed him to read a consent to search form. Okay, it fully explains me searching the vehicle.
Yeah.
He refused to sign it, which means he does not want me to search the vehicle.
Right.
What I explained to him, my buddy that actually got out with me on the stop is our K9 handler, okay?
Okay.
He's going to run his narcotics dog around the car.
That's fine.
Be alerts to the vehicle. A proper call.
Him saying no on searching the vehicle, in my opinion, lets that cop know that he should run the canine dog around it, because why wouldn't he want it searched?
Search the vehicle. It does not. You'll get on up the road back to Nashville or wherever it is that you're going, okay? Or from North Carolina, whatever it is.
You never even left Nashville.
Hey, look, I asked him, I said, hey, where are you coming from? He said, North Carolina. I said, where are you going? He said, Nashville. I said, you realize where you're at?
No,
He said, well, I'm telling you, this is where my GPS brought me. Look, he had me going, man. I said, where are you going? He said, well, we're going back to Nashville. I said, okay, where from? He said, well, North Carolina.
You got to be.
I said, huh? I said, you realize Louisiana's right here? Nashville's right
That's
here.
really dumb.
North Carolina's
How could
right
you get
here.
North Carolina
I said,
mixed up with Texas?
You done screwed something up.
I used to live in Louisiana.
Where at?
Lafayette for like 13 years.
Really? What'd you do down there?
Yeah, I lived there, man. I grew up there.
You grew up there? You lived there?
Yeah.
What made you move to Nashville?
Well, see, I just, my family had family problems. My mom moved around, so I moved to Houston. I moved to Pearland for like 2 years. Now I'm in Nashville, met this little
How old are you?
19.
Okay.
Yes,
You
sir.
20. Okay.
So she just alerted on the vehicle. So she alerted on the driver's side door. So is there anything in there we need to be made aware of?
All right, cool.
You got some gloves?
So that's
The one in the white t-shirt's been eating on that phone, son.
You know what it is, they're going to find in the trunk.
that's all we're doing.
Just get that out of the way first.
At this moment, reports indicate the driver turns to the officer standing next to him and says, "Sir, you might as well go ahead and put us in handcuffs." The officer then asks him why, and he replies, "Because he's about to find some The officers searching the vehicle then see the officer putting him in cuffs and go to assist before finishing their search.
What is it? Look him with your... Where's your at? Okay.
And you said you didn't when you stepped out.
Yeah, the right remain silent. Anything you say can and will be against you in court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer. Hey, let me talk. Get that worked out. Let me talk to you. Get it.
Wow.
Picture.
That's a lot of coke.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Probably $1 million worth.
10, bro. 10. Hey, were they just just stacked in a book bag, Josh? Yeah.
Holy shit. That's a lot. And you don't know how much real coke could have fentanyl in it.
He said, let me call Matt Jones and
All the packages of cocaine were found to weigh approximately 25.55 pounds, including packaging with a street value of up to $2.3 million. The gun the passenger mentioned was found under his seat, removed, and placed in an evidence box. After running the gun's serial number, it was confirmed to be stolen through the Nashville Metro Police Department. The driver, 20-year-old at the time, Jalen Thompson, was charged with following too close: operating a motor vehicle with no driver's license, possession with intent to distribute cocaine, possession of a firearm in the presence of a controlled dangerous substance, possession of a stolen firearm, and conspiracy to distribute a Schedule II controlled dangerous substance. The passenger, 19-year-old at the time, Derek Tips, who also was a convicted felon during the incident, was charged with possession with intent to distribute cocaine, possession of a firearm in the presence of a controlled dangerous substance, possession of a stolen firearm, possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, and conspiracy to distribute a Schedule II controlled dangerous substance. In February 2023, both suspects took a plea deal, pleading guilty to possession with intent to distribute cocaine in exchange for the rest of their charges to be dropped. Jalen, the driver, was sentenced to 70 months, just under 6 years, in prison, while Derek, the passenger, who had a prior felony conviction, was sentenced to 10 years in prison. They will both be placed under supervised release for 5 years after they are released. Jalen will be 26 years old when he is released in 2028, and Derek will be 31 years old when he is released in 2033. Our team of investigative reporters puts hundreds upon hundreds of hours dedicated to requesting and reviewing footage, reading and analyzing reports, researching cases, and organizing all of our findings into coherent and enjoyable stories for you, the viewers. We at Midwest Safety.
Well, that was interesting. They're going to have a lot of time to think about that. Probably not going to change anything, though. When they do get out, they'll probably go right back to it again. They usually do. And the older kid, he better get a different haircut. He's going to be spending time in prison, because that makes him look a little bit too preppy to me. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Now it's time for a joke. Once you understand why pizza is round, comes in a square box, and is eaten as a triangle, then you'll understand women.